Hi there, everyone. It's good to see you. It's Thursday, about 2 o'clock here my time. It's actually a couple minutes after. Sometimes it takes a second to get Facebook up and running. But thank you so much for being here. We are going to start today our 4th Christmas card class in our series. I should say my series. I've been holding Christmas classes every single week this is our 4th week. Many of you have been watching and participating and sharing and commenting, and I love it. I have been having so much fun with you, and really fun being able to focus just completely on Christmas. I get distracted very easily with all the other things around us, so it's been really fun to kind of focus just on Christmas. So it is super good to see a lot of my friends that come here and join me. And a lot of you have also been participating in ordering and getting the class sent to you for free. So that is the beauty of my classes, is that you get to come here, watch and join. During that time frame, this is also my class that I will send to your door. So we do all the cutting, the packing, the prepping, the ordering. We get it all ready for you, 4 projects, and we package each one individually, and then we ship it to your door. All you have to do that is to place an online order in my store for at least $40 or more. If it goes over $50, then you get to get a free gift. I can't even remember what this week's free gift is, but as I'm starting to create, I'll let you know. So did you get to see last week's projects? If you missed any of my videos, you can catch them up on YouTube, or you can also watch them here in the video section. But last week we made this box. It's a really nice 1-inch thick box, and it's about 3.5 inches wide and 5 inches long, so it holds a lot. But we also made a little card to go inside, so it's a great little gift giving. But then it also has a card that would go inside too. So I loved that. That was just about everybody's favorite last week. You know I love to always hear what your favorite is. And today we have 4 more projects. 3 cards and a box. We had this really sweet and simple card. It looks simple, but there is still a few pieces. When Nancy had to run all those sheep, then I was like, okay, I guess it wasn't as simple as I thought it was. But then this one could have been this one was a lot of people's favorites, the one with the poinsettias. And last we made this one, which was a gift card holder. So you can definitely go back and watch the video on how to make those right. It's so good to see all my friends. My little 3 amigos are all together. All right, so let's jump in. We're not gonna waste any time today. I have a PT appointment right after this that I have to go to. So I want to make sure that we get all of our cards in. So thank you guys for joining me, and let's get started. One of the things that I've got lots here to show you. So let's start with some very exciting news that I announced today. I have a stamp camp coming up for the very end of November, so you can get all ready during December. It's a very cute, I call it a Santa's workshop, because you're going to be making you're not going to be making all cards. You'll be making some cards. You'll be making some jumbo big fun tags, and then you will also be making some boxes and some bags. So it's kind of what I call Santa's workshop. And the Very Cute bundle just came back in stock, so you can purchase it now. It's been gone for a little while. I'm just getting out all of my supplies here, hoping I have them all. And I'm gonna try to stay organized. I don't always succeed, but I want you to know I always try, at least. All right, so gotta remember what my card was gonna be. That's what happens when you plan in advance, I forget. Okay, so this is the bundle. So anyway, check your emails. If you are on my email list, I have emailed out the stamp camp. There is obviously a limited number, so you can grab one while you can. And then we have some optional classes that are using brand new online product that just came out 2 days ago. So very, very exciting. So for This card, this is of this bundle when it came out. It was literally my favorite product. Sending Cheer was a close second, but I haven't used it because I wanted to save it till it got a little closer to Christmas. This is one that I would use for my own Christmas cards too, like some more of the fun-loving ones. It did go unorderable, and I have a feeling it probably will again. So you want to grab it while you can if you don't have it. Obviously, if you are taking my my stamp camp, you can add it on I don't charge any extra shipping or tax. All right, so this is kind of a fun card. Do any of you, let me ask you, do any of you like to, do you like to add in like a family picture to your Christmas card? I love it when I get Christmas cards that have a picture in it. I just love seeing the change of the kids or the evolution. I love it when I have friends that don't have any kids, but it's them and their dog. I love that. My daughter-in-law does a Christmas card every year, and she puts a picture of her and my son and their dog Henry, and I love that. So if you don't add a picture, I think it's a very thoughtful and awesome thing to do for your Christmas cards. So this is my beautiful family at a wedding that we went to, and so I love to do that. So that's why I'm gonna show you today a really fun Christmas card. That it's a card, but it's also gonna hold a photo. Now, if you don't want to put a photo in there, then you can add just designer series paper or something like that. So I'm taking a piece of Night of Navy and I've cut it at 5.5. So now we need to do some scoring. So this was 8.5 by 11, and I cut it long ways at 5.5. So this right here is 5.5 by 11. So I'm going to score this at 4.25, and then 5.25, and then 6.25, and then I'm going to cut it at 10.5. So you could start off by cutting it, but I couldn't. I figured I would do it when I'm right here. It saved me a little bit of time. So basically this is 5.5 by 10.5, and then I scored it at 4.25, 5.25, and 6.25. Right? Pretty simple. All right, so now we're going to take our bone folder. We're just gonna fold along these crease marks. Let's go this way, just like that. All right, take your adhesive. This one I definitely recommend Seal Plus, and we are going to glue the back of this card together to kind of hold it shut. But what we did, what you will do when you make this card, because you know I love it when you make these cards, is we just created a little bit of there's a lot of things you can do with this little binding in there, I don't know what you want to call it. But my card is going to go this direction. So do you guys want to see look at this sneak peek of one of the cards that you're going to make in the stamp camp. So it's a sneak peek. I'm only going to show you one. We have so many projects, so it's okay to see one of them. But it opens up. Look at this. You can only do this with this very cute paper. Then it opens up, and you put your message there. What a fun special card. So you're going to make that one as a part of the camp. All right, so now let's decorate our card really quick. I've got all these pieces, but a lot of it's just white, a lot of it's scrap. Okay, so this is for the front. This is for the inside. We're gonna glue that down there, but not yet. All right, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to take my picture, and I actually printed it at this size. So if you print it at this size, if you have one, like I didn't have any room to cut off, so I printed it, it's at 3 3/4 by 5.5. But you can also just print your 4x6 picture and cut it down. But you can also print it at the measurement that you actually need it to. So, and I'm gluing this down to a piece of our white. So just basically, you're just gonna mount your picture. And then I'm gonna take that, put some glue there, and this is gonna go onto our flap. This is such a cool card. I'm telling you, if you guys send out this card like this, everyone's gonna think you are the coolest, and everybody's gonna love to see your family, again, or your dog or your cat or whatever you got. So let's keep decorating. So I have another piece of white that is 4 by 5.25, and I'm going to glue down some of the very cute paper. The Berry Cute bundle is really, really, really awesome, right? Super awesome. I love the bundle. I love the bear. I love all the sayings. I use This Christmas is Better Together all the time, even without the bear. Or I love the warm wishes, the Merry Christmas. I love the words too. And the tree. We don't have anything that has like a real simple tree either. But the Berry Cute paper is almost as awesome as the bundle. So it doesn't always happen that way. All right, I have a piece of white here that's 2 3/4 by 5 1/4, and I'm going to tear. I'm gonna start kind of higher up and then just slowly kind of go down. I'm making some snow. You know, sometimes you can go places they make snow. Well, right there, I just made my own snow. And then you can kind of position this so that you have your little snow mounds the way that you want it. Look how easy that was. All right, let's jump into some stamping. I'm just gonna use our Memento Black. Oh shoot. Can you give me my blends? Your blends? Yeah, just the whole blends case. Thank you. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to stamp this one bear. Actually, I want the, there you go. I want this side to be my higher up side because I want my, oh no, when I stamp up, I was right. Thank you. Yep. Thank you. All right, we're gonna take this polar bear. This looks like the old fashioned, is it Coca-Cola polar bear? I'm gonna stamp that right down here, like that. I do have some scrap white over here and I'm gonna clean my stamp so that I try to stay a little bit cleaner. I struggle with that sometimes. I'm gonna use all 3 bears. There's 3 bears. There's this little baby bear, he's so cute, really cute. So we're gonna take that one and stamp that down there. All right, and then I'm gonna take one more bear. This is the one that actually matches the punch. A good sign is if I love a set, look at this stamp set. And I have not even done like a class on it. So this is how much I love this set, just by doing like my own personal things, by doing some trainings, doing things for my team, because I was waiting to do it for my customers, but then it went unorderable. So you gotta trust me when I say this, if you don't have this, you're gonna want it. And you definitely, if you have it, you're gonna wanna sign up for my stamp camp. So, because there's so many projects that we have to show you. All right, so there's all of our bears. This is our scrap, that's our scrap paper. All right, let me clean this and put this away so I don't make a complete mess. And what I also love about this bear is, like, this is how I'm going to color it in. We're just gonna add some, I'm just gonna do some balmy blue, not all over. So this is kind of more of a, definitely more of a, same thing here. You can do it with gray, blue. You don't need to cover it all in. And let's do this one too. It's kind of like snowmen. I always loved to color snowmen too, because I would never do all of it. Just like, I don't know, just some of the little highlights is all. You can then even take a Wink of Stella and add a little bit of Wink of Stella to it too if you want to. So I just took a little bit of balmy blue. First up, let's get our polar bear punch. Who would have, okay, and this, all right, this is also not just a polar bear. This could be any bear. You could make masculine cards out of this, and it could be a grizzly bear, it can be a black bear. Mine's just, hey, guess what? Now I have a polar bear because he's white. But you can make the bear whatever color you want to, so you can have whatever bear you want to have. All right, now I do have to do a little bit of, hey, where did that, oh, here it is, I moved it over here. I do have to do a tiny bit of cutting, because this little bear, I wanna cut him out. So, you know that this is not my favorite thing to do. So if I do cut, you know it's not that bad, because I'm definitely not fussy cutting anything that is super frustrating. That's just not in me. There's those of you out there, I've heard you, oh, when I fussy cut, it's so relaxing, I love to do it. Do you know what fussy cutting does to me? It makes me want to, like, I don't know. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I want to, like, throw something through the wall. I don't know why. this is not relaxing at all. This is stressful, especially on video. But I know some of you tell me that it's like relaxing for you. I have helpers that help me, and I'll do things that are fussy cutting, and they love it because then they get to fussy cut. Actually, when I'm at my studio, and Nancy and Arlena are here, and I'm creating, and all I have to do is cut out some things, I will ask them if they'll do it for me. That's how much. Even 5 minutes of it aggravates me. Can't explain it, just being honest with you. So what are you? Are you team fussy cut? Are you team, yeah, I want it, but I mean, I'll do it. See, I'm doing it. So, I mean, I just don't enjoy it. It is not my favorite thing. But now we have that cute little, that cute little bear, and he's done. And look, I didn't throw anything through the wall. See, so I can do it. Not my favorite thing to do. All right, so now let's finish together the front of our card. This is our snow that we had already done. I haven't glued this down yet because I really want to know where I wanted to see where I'm gonna position it. So then I'll actually glue this one down first. And your piece of DS Designer Series paper, that's just by 3 inches because the other part is gonna be covered. So I didn't have to go all the way down. And I did that a little crooked, so I just got to trim off that here. No one will ever know. There you go. All right, and then we'll do the other piece of snow. You can just glue down. You could also sometimes put it up on dimensionals. If you put it up on dimensionals, then it gives it a little bit more of dimension too. So you can do it either way. This one I'm not, because I'm already putting a picture on the inside, and so I don't want it to get too thick on me. So the picture inside is gonna make it thick enough. All right, so there's that. Now now these guys, we'll put our dimensionals on. So let me take our sheet of dimensionals. We got this one here. I'll put a couple, and obviously a couple on this one. So, see, I probably have 50 card ideas with this set. It's so much fun what you can do with it. So just gonna put together our little family. Isn't it so cute? I love it to pieces. What you can also do, like, it has this a little present that you could stamp and put on his back. I'm just keeping it a little bit simple, but you can decorate this with as much as you want to. So now this is gonna go on the front of this here. I also have, this is your free gift. This is our free gift. If you spend over $50, if you spend over 40, you get the whole kit. If you spend over 50, then I'm gonna give you these dots too. These are new from the annual catalog. They're called Ombre Matte Dots. What I love about them is there's actually so many variety of colors. Like, you have dark blue all the way to boho blue, and then you have, Coastal Cabana all the way to Pool Party, and you've got Old Olive, but you also have Lemon Lime Twist, so it's an ombre, so you have a lot. Now that also means you don't have 50 of one color, so it's always good to have extras, and that's why I decided to add this in, because it is always good to have extra. So I'm just gonna go ahead and sprinkle on a few of these dots. And I also like it because it's got some of these like little tiny ones that are can be a pain, but they're not. And then you can sprinkle on all the different colors of the blue. I wanna see where I'm sprinkling, so I gotta turn it this way so I can see. Yep, we got all different shades of blue. They always say to work in like odd numbers, so I need one more up there, one more little one. Let's put one more little one. Now, if you wanted your project to be more sparkly, then you could add rhinestones. This one I wanted to not be as sparkly. So there is our outside. The next thing I'm going to do is our Christmas is Better Together. I love this saying out of And I have my Night of Navy stamp pad. It's actually a misty, oh, there it is. I have my Night of Navy stamp pad. I'm gonna stamp that. I actually have a circle here I'm gonna stamp it on. This is our 2 3/8 inch circle, so it actually fits it perfectly. Now I was thinking about putting this on the outside, but I think it's gonna cover too much of the scenery. I think it'd be better to go on the inside. So Christmas is better together. Obviously we could just mount it up here, but I'm gonna put it on the inside. So let's just do a little bit of decorating there. I took from that same paper, I'm gonna just put this down here at the bottom. I also like this because then it means it's a little bit less that you have to like write. When I'm doing Christmas cards, you know what, they're getting a picture. It's kind of hard to put all the rest of it in there. Again, my insides are 3.5 by 5 because then you can get 5 out of a sheet. And then Christmas is better together. It's gonna go right in the middle. There. So there's card number 1. This is one that you can obviously I think it's pretty special because you can coordinate in there. I'd also put a little heart right there. I didn't do a little heart, but I meant to. Just a little heart. So Christmas is better together, and it has your family. So there is card number 1. It is a way for you to incorporate a picture, and then it fills in. Oh, thank you for the hearts. The hearts mean a lot. They mean a lot to me, actually. I do. I check that out. And when you share this video, that means it too. Also, my favorite thing is when you guys actually make the projects, and you can use totally different products. I don't care, or make it exactly the same. But I love to see that. I think I saw Shelly on here. Shelly is she's always so good about whatever she makes. She always will take pictures and show me, and I love that. I know Jennifer does that too. Lots of you do, but then I get to, it's fun. Anyway, so there's card number 1. Let's go on to card number 2. Let's see. Oh, this one's a beautiful one. So I'm gonna switch. Card number 1 was fun. Card number 2 is going to be beautiful, absolutely beautiful. So let's see here. When you take the Berry Cute Stamp Camp, you're going to get these really awesome adhesive back glitter sequins. Again, we have not had them, but this one you get a lot of them. You get a ton. And so they've not been in stock, and they're actually not in stock right now, but they're going to be before we ship. So we are going to watch it like a hawk. Okay, so this card is I mentioned it last week, so I thought, I'm gonna make one because I love these. I'm gonna make a vellum card. So you can't see it. This is a piece of our, it's cardstock vellum, so it's definitely thicker. Our vellum is different than just regular vellum you'd get in a store. So if you just buy vellum from a store, this is not gonna work, just so you know. We carry a thicker vellum that is for card making. Not just for whimsical stuff. It's different. So I have never seen our level of vellum. You get 20 sheets in a packet. So definitely one thing, I always love things I know you can not love, but you can only get from Stampin' Up, and this is definitely one of them. All right, so next up I need to get my stamp pads. I moved my stuff really far away. I don't know how smart that was. I wanted to not make a mess. All right, so, here's my ribbon. Okay, we're using 3 different stamp pad colors: Pool Party, Fresh Freesia, and Basic Gray. Fresh Freesia is actually one of my favorite winter colors, and I haven't used it very much because none of our papers really have it in there. So we're gonna create kind of our own paper. So I have a piece of Fresh Freesia, and we've got a piece of just white. This is gonna be the inside. For the outside, I have a piece of white that is 4 3/4 by 3.5. And so the stamp set I'm gonna use is Sparkling Snowflakes, right? I'm gonna take a few of the snowflakes. There's 3 different sizes, and they're 2-step stampers. But I'm just gonna use the detail portion of it. So let's start with this one. And let's start with our Fresh Freesia. Now, one thing I'm going to do, just because I wanna add a little bit of, I don't know, not texture to this kind of, but I'm gonna take a piece of our Basic white, any scrap paper that you want to use. I just had this in front of me. So I'm just gonna tear it. Look, it's the second thing I've torn today. And then this is just gonna kind of get laid. I'm just gonna lay this over here. So, and I really should work on a piece of scrap paper because I'm gonna stamp off. So here's just a piece of scrap paper. All right, so I'm gonna lay that down there. I could probably take some washi tape and let's do that. Let's do it the right way. I usually just hold on to stuff, but then I make mistakes really easy when I'm on a video, but because I can't concentrate very well. So I'm gonna take a piece of washi tape and tape that down so it's gonna stay in place. All right, so let's take our fresh freesia and we're just gonna stamp randomly some of our snowflakes. Oh, I wish you could see this in person. So pretty, like that. Kind of didn't get that one so good, but that's the beauty of photopolymer. All right, so then I'm gonna take our smaller, I have a smaller snowflake, I think I do, yep. And I'm gonna do that one with Pool Party. See, isn't this a really pretty color combination? Don't you feel like it's, I know, you guys don't want winter to come, but it's coming if you like it or not. So I'm gonna stamp it. There you go. And sometimes I'll just stamp it again, especially with snowflakes, because then that gives you the feeling that they are kind of like have depth to them. So I'm just gonna fill in, let's go this way. I'm gonna fill in with, there, just like that, it's perfect. I feel like I need one more. I'm just gonna do it with this one, right here with the purple, there. All right. While I have this glued down, I'm going to take one of my blending brushes. Who has blending brushes? All right, so, and this is my blue one. I have that one. I'm just gonna pick up a little bit of this Pool Party, just a little bit. And I'm gonna take off most of the ink. And then I'm just gonna kind of sponge a little bit around that edge, especially. So you take off all that extra ink. You don't want a lot of extra ink there. And then just kind of, again, sponge along that edge. I might add a little bit, not dark. I don't want it dark. You could make yours darker if you want to, but it's just gonna give the more of a definitive edge. Can you see that? Okay, so now I can pull this off of there. And I don't need that other scrap paper. All right, I have, from the stylish, the stitched shapes, I'm going to take a basic gray stamp pad and I'm going to stamp the words. I love these words that says, make the season sparkle. Definitely, it's fun to have some sparkly stuff. I cannot wait for Christmas lights to go up. I have a service that comes and puts them up for me. It was a gift I asked for from my husband. I love Christmas lights, but I don't like to fight with them. So anyway, I cannot wait for Christmas lights to go up. My favorite. It just puts me in such a good, fun mood. And I'll leave them up for as long as I can until I feel like embarrassed to my neighbors that I better take them down. So it's all about just creating that joy, right? So, oh, I can't put that away yet. Okay. So I stamped it kind of off to the side because then this is going to get laid down here. Let me grab my dimensionals, a couple of those. Put those up there. And again, I'm positioning them so they're not to the edge because I'm gonna trim that off. I don't know how much. I'm gonna leave place to put a little bit of a ribbon. Then I will go here and then just trim off what's hanging over. Ooh, whoa. Okay, I know, Michelle, I'm gonna close my stamp pads. I almost just learned my lesson. Oh, I need those for the inside. For the inside, I'm just gonna put a couple snowflakes. Let's see here. I'll just do, we'll just do a couple snowflakes like that. And I'll just do the same size just to make it a little bit, there. Do one more. All right, so that's the inside. And now I'm gonna close my stamp pads. I know, I almost just had a tragedy there. But that's just reality. I do that quite a bit where all right, so sometimes if I leave my stamp pad open. Now to clean this, I usually take a microfiber cloth that's wet. Whoops, whoa, I'm shaking you like crazy. And then that actually cleans these almost completely clean. Let's see, I got a water bottle here. I'm gonna wet this. Because guess what, if I, whoa, uh-oh. If I don't do it now, then that was almost another mess. Geez, they almost got water on my card. Okay, see, if I don't do it now, I know I'll never do it. And then the next time I go to use my blender thing, it'll be dirty. So you just get it wet. There you go. So microfiber cloth, and now it'll be completely clean. I love that thing. Nancy Jones taught me that trick. Okay, now we're almost done. Let's just assemble our card. Make sure this is dried off. Oof, that was not good. Remember, our card is this beautiful vellum card. This is the inside, so let's just glue that together. And you could use, this is our new sparkle of the season. It's actually a bundle, and we're going to use the punch part of it later. So this is the stamp set, so you could use just the stamp set by itself. So I'm going to position this on the inside. I'm going to do the inside first and try to get it centered. I'm going to try really hard to get it centered. There you go. And then look, this folds over. But see, the cool part is you can still kind of see it, right? So this one I positioned so it is just a hair. Whoops, it goes this direction. I made it so it's smaller than the purple, so that you could still, if you can even tell that, but you can see the purple behind it. It's really pretty, very, very, very pretty. So for this one, I'm just gonna put a little bit of adhesive in the four corners. You can see the adhesive through on the other side, but it's not bad. And no one's looking at that because they're looking at how pretty the front of your card is. So now I'm gonna position this with that, so that purple is nice and centered. See? Oh, whew, so pretty. This is a very, very, very pretty card. Now let's finish it up. I've got some of our silver, what's this called? Simply Elegant Trim. You get gold and silver in the same package, which I love. You don't have to choose. And it's only $7.50, and you get both of them. I use this a lot, especially those who take my classes know. You probably have lots of this stashed away. I'm just gonna go ahead and tie a bow. I think just a single bow. A lot of times I do double bows, but let's see. Yeah, maybe I'll do a double bow. I think I have enough off. It might not be. I might have to do a single bow. Yeah. I'll just do a bow. All right, so tie a bow with your trim, twine, trim. This is also actually really good to create ornaments with, if you have tags. So you'll go through this a lot. I use it, again, for ornaments, gift tags to tie on. For gift tags, you want to tie it onto the present. So, all right, so this is, but we'll put this on here. Again, it's sparkly. And it's also thin enough. Can you guys see how pretty this is? This may be one of my favorite cards I've made this entire series. So pretty. It's unique because of the vellumness to it. And then last but not least, we're gonna take some of these like pool party color dots and sprinkle those in around. Let's see here. And I'll do the different shades, the different sizes, and it's really fun. Again, if you want more of a sparkly look, then you could use like rhinestones too. Well, I know I have the take a pick tool somewhere. I just don't know where it is right this minute. There you go. So voila, here's your card. Remember, for those of you who are either just joining, but remember that for my classes, everybody gets to watch, right? You guys can all watch for free. But if you place an order, and you can order anything you want, anything at all. If you place your order in my online store, and it's over $40, then we actually will cut everything and send it to you. And so far, we've made these two cards. See, one is cutesy and fun. One is very practical. Well, it's cute. And then look, this one is just gorgeous, right? Okay, we got another one to make. Are you ready? This is card number 3. This is a fun one. I'm excited about this one. I'm using a new bundle that I just busted out and started using. I gotta put my, let me pick up a little bit, get my things back. Did I put the words away? I don't think I put the words away. I don't know where the words are. So I'm sure I'll find them on a block somewhere. All right. So this next one is going to be using a bundle. Let's see here. I'm actually using the bundle Wishes All Around. So it's this stamp set. Great greetings. I love the little Christmas trees, little snowflakes. And then the set of dies is very unique, where it's got all these, I guess you could call them wreaths. Where this one, you can run through and it creates this beautiful wreaths of snowflakes. And you have all these little ones that you can add to it. There's one here of like hollies. And then again, hollies you can just add to it to kind of fill in. And then one of Christmas trees. We're gonna be using the Christmas tree one. And we're not gonna do any of the fill-ins, but then what you could do is you could go in and fill in more of them around there. But I actually also just use, I love these snowflakes. And it's a really neat set. It's a really neat bundle. That's the one that we're using. We're gonna take a piece of Night of Navy, another piece of Night of Navy. Our first card took Night of Navy too. So this is the time of year, Night of Navy. I am taking a piece of our Oh Holy Night paper. It's a whole pack of paper, and it's the gorgeous Oh Holy Night. It's still available. I thought I brought it up here to show you, but I didn't, so sorry. It's the one that has all the manger and beautiful. It's just gorgeous. It has this really pretty star. It has quite a few sheets that have the different stars and the blues and the sky look to it. So I'm gonna glue that. See, and this is the back side. Again, skies, blues, stars. We're gonna glue that down. And then I have a piece of, another piece of white that I'm not sure where it's at. So let me see if I can cut myself. This is for the inside. All right. So let me cut myself another piece of white. I'm gonna grab one. I usually have it all sitting next to me, but I've cleaned up my spot a lot. You guys would be so proud of how much better cleanliness I am. I actually can't remember if I cut this or not, but I'm gonna cut a piece that is, let me see how wide my letters are, because I think I might not have done it. 2 inches. It's gonna be 2 inches. Well, it needs to be by 5 by 2 inches. It's just a piece of white. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I actually ever cut it because I was trying to figure out the piece I wanted. So that's gonna go down here on the middle of this. So it was 2 inches wide. So now I'm gonna take the stamp set. I'm gonna take the trees. Oh goodness, look, I haven't even mounted this yet. So you can tell, well, I have used some of these words, but we're gonna mount this. Have you guys ever I'm sure you mount stamps, but if you haven't, now you can watch. Pull off that sticker. I love how they take the middle out of it for you so that you don't have all of the, sometimes that picks up. Oh, there's a star that's in the middle of that. See, I almost threw that away. So don't throw that away. There's a little tiny, not star, but a little tiny snowflake. Okay, and you just peel off that backing. Then you want to make sure that you have line that up there. Oh goodness, Ron, this is why you don't do it on a video. All right, there you go. And pull it off and then that sticks there. Save that for later. Okay, I don't know which, oh, I'm not using any of the words. Okay, so there is that. We're going to take that and we're gonna stamp. I need my bigger block. And we're gonna stamp that with Misty Moonlight. So it's not the Night of Navy. I want to go a little bit darker, a little bit lighter, I should say. Okay, sorry. There. This is actually just scrap paper. So put that down here. And I picked up that ring. That's okay, because I'm going to cut that off. Right, so here is our set of dies that is going to cut out this ring. So there's all of these wreaths in there that you can do, right? There's the snowflake one, the tree one. Let me run that through really, hopefully quickly. It's a little bit big, so I gotta, hopefully it's not too big. If it's too big, it's all right. I'll run and use my, nope, I can make it through. Okay, so take our platform down there. All right, and then just, again, I'm gonna take some of that washi tape. So this is how I just, with things you really wanna get lined up right, once I line them up, so I'll line it up the best that I can. That looks pretty good. And then I'll just tape it down. So hopefully it won't move on me. Take this and we will crank that through. Okay. All right, so we're gonna die cut that out. And now we have that wreath of trees. Beautiful. So pretty. All right, put that away. I'm gonna, and then obviously, done with that. Hey, look at that. It made something. Oh, that's a big fancy star. Yeah, maybe. All right, so let me put this back so I don't lose it. It's pretty big though. I don't think I would lose it. All right, so this is gonna go put right here in the middle, and I'm gonna put it up with dimensionals. So you guys tell what I'm doing. Can you, this is, as soon as I saw this wreath, this card, it was like, that's what I have to do. So I'm gonna just do some of these edges. I want, you could use mini ones. I just want some of these edges so it's not quite so thick. I don't want it to stand out. I'll put some of those dimensionals down there. I use every last bit of our dimensionals. Okay, can you, I'm sure you guys are all guessing. I know what you're doing, Rhonda. Yep. I wanted to do it in shades of pink actually, but I went with shades of blue. Because I went with shades of blue because I love that paper, that star paper in the back to me was special. So first I'm gonna do is I'm going to center this. Now imagine you could, once you put this down, you could create wreaths of all kinds. But I'm gonna center this right in the middle, like that. I'm going to take some of our, should I use silver trim or gold trim? I already used silver, but I say we use silver again. I think blue and silver go. This must not be the one I just used. All right. Take that off there and we'll just make a bow with our silver. You could pop any color. You could use gold or you could use red. You could use whatever color really kind of you're shooting for. I'm gonna go with the silver. All right. You could also do this in any kind of color scheme you wanted to. So then I have a J and a Y. So this is one of my most used set of dies. It's the Alphabet a la Mode. If you don't have this one, I highly recommend it. Also because of the numbers. I use the numbers this time of year, but I love to personalize things. What I love about our Alphabet a la Mode that's a little bit different is all of the really popular letters, there's like doubles of. So when you're rolling those through, like there's 2 E's, 2 A's, you can actually spell words and do it 2 N's, 2 R's. There are duplicates of, and so I love that about them. I'm just gonna take a little bit of our green glue and put that here on the back of here. I could have used adhesive sheets, which probably would have been the smarter thing to do, but those of you who craft with me know I don't always choose the smarter thing until after the fact. All right, so, but this works too. Just a little bit of green glue goes a long way, and we'll see if I play nicely with it today. Okay, let's spell the word joy. So we don't need any other words on the outside because we have our joy, we have our bow. Look at that. This is another spectacular card, if I say so myself. But we're not done yet. We got to put it on. That's just the decorating of it. And again, I chose blues. You could do any color scheme that you would want to. There's my adhesive right in front of my face. Take that. We're going to glue this down to the front of our card. I love the blues, all the shades of blue. So I used Night of Navy paper, and I also then used Misty Moonlight for the trees on the inside. And you could obviously take that stamp set, and it's got some really great greetings. You know, may the love of friends and family surround you this Christmas. I love, this is what I'd probably stamp on the inside. I'd say probably because I don't have it mounted and I don't want to mount it right now, but sending wishes for a wonderful and joyous season, I would stamp that on the inside with some little snowflakes around it. So you just got to pretend that's done. That's what this piece is for. There you go. And that goes on the inside. And then I would decorate those with those words. There you go. Card number 4. All right, you know what time it is. It's time for you to tell me what your favorite one is. And I think today might be one of the hardest. Oh, no, I lied. I still have a box left to make. Okay, well, those are the 3 cards. I still have a box, so don't go anywhere. I'm not done. I tell people so they logged off because they thought I was done. I still have a really cute box. Let me turn you down and show you the box. So don't go anywhere yet. But those are the 3 cards that that we are making today. And now I have a really cute box to show you. Let me take care of my stamp pad so that I don't get my hands in it. So I know it's going to be a hard choice, and then the box is even so cute too. But these are our three cards so far that we've made. Now let's jump into our box. All right, I'm going to be using the Trucking Along bundle. The Trucking Along bundle is one that I am using for my card club this month. Shout out to my card club members. Who on here is a card club member? Do you guys want to see a sneak peek to what we're doing for card club? This is just the same as my very cute bundle. When this Trucking Along bundle came out, man, I was so excited. Then boom, it was gone. We couldn't sell it to you. So I hate to use things that I can't sell you. So this is back available right now. And I am using it for my card club. So card club is where I always use my most favorite product. Like last month we used the Sending Cheer, and I always like to give you lots and lots of ways to use this one bundle. So the Trucking Along I love because it's year round. All right, so card club members, I'm gonna show you your cards you're gonna make. So again, and there is still time to sign up for card club. I don't usually mark it for a lot because it's usually filled up, but I definitely have some spots. We opened up some spots for it. So, let's see, I'm missing one. Okay, so we're gonna be making some Christmas cards. Here's a beautiful traditional red and green with the red pickup truck. But then we're also gonna be making, I love Pretty Peacock in red for Christmas as well. And with Card Club, you make 2 of each card. So you make a total of 8. Now look at this one. This might be my favorite one. You open that up. And then the really, really cute part of it is then when you roll out that one piece. Now this one is Sending You Sunny Thoughts. So this is more of a spring one that you could use or for a birthday or whatever you want to. So those are your 4 cards. Look at that one I loved so much. I made more cards with it. And this one I tucked a little heart coming out of the truck too. So this one's not a part of Card Club, but just kind of gives you an idea of like this one is. I love that layout. So then I just brightened it up and used some colors. Anyway, okay, so that's a little sneak peek to what we're using for Card Club. And today we are going to be making a box using the Trucking Along bundle. So let me get out my pieces here. And this is a very simple box, but it's one that's useful. I use it a lot. So I have cut 2 pieces of Pretty Peacock. that are 2 inches by 5.5. So you can get 4 boxes out of a piece of the start of it. You actually can get 2 full boxes out of 1 sheet of paper. So then I'm going to take the one end, and we're going to punch it using that sparkling snowflake punch. It's the one that's a part of the bundle with the snowflake. So it's a tag punch that you create. Again, it could be tags, or you can just have it to be a really fun element on a card. And then you're going to take your paper trimmer. Hey, there's my piece of paper. I found it. And you are going to score the bottom at 1 inch. So 1 inch on the bottom. I already did that to this one, just so you didn't have to see me do it twice. I am then also going to, I took 2 pieces of our, it's package of gingham paper. This is actually in the annual catalog. It's called the Glorious Gingham, and it has some of our most popular colors: pecan pie, berry burst, pretty peacock, lemon lime twist, and blueberry bushel. So you get a bunch of it. I love this pack of paper. So one side is definitely gingham, and one side is like a checker. So we're gonna take some of that, pretty peacock and red, like I told you. That's a hard choice. I guess I'm gonna use this one. Both sides look good, but pretty peacock and red is definitely one of my favorite color combinations right now. Obviously that always changes, but I'm going to just glue that down to the front of these 2. You can make them tags, but they're actually gonna be sides of a box. Okay, just like that. So when you purchase and you get the class sent to you, then you'll have all these pieces. But those of you at home, you can make more and more and more of them. All right, I have a piece of pretty peacock. It's 4 by 4, and I'm going to score this at 1 inch going all the way around. So 4 by 4, 1 inch all the way around. And then I'm going to create this just like a bottom of it. It's going to be the bottom of a box, kind of. You just snip your edges. I always go through this fast because I think, oh, everybody's seen this a million times. But then all of a sudden I have people who'll be like, I've never seen that before. So, and then I like to just miter off these edges so they don't stick out. It just makes your box look a little bit more tailored. All right. And then we are going to just put glue on the 4 tabs. And then this one you can pull nice and even, so they're all nice and even, just like that. There you go. So I created this, you know, kind of like it's 2 inches wide and it's a 1 inch thick. It's perfect to put chocolates in there. You can put, again, any kind of little stocking stuff or gift. I'm going to put glue on the inside of these little 1 inch tabs that were created on the sides of these boxes. Just gonna lay this down. Oops, I might want to do that straight, would be nice. I'm actually gonna also put glue, just to kind of hold it in place right there. All right, so you want to put that on straight, and that's going to go up there, and then it'll glue in place. And then same thing here on the other side. I always love to, I'm always looking for little cute gift-giving box ideas. Always, always. And this is one that I saw something like it. I didn't want to go. But I love it with this snowflake top. Look at that. Isn't that so cool? How the snowflakes come together, right? And then you have this perfect little box that you can fit some fun things in. And then let's finish it. Okay, so I have, so this is kind of like a little bit of a skeleton. I was struggling because I also love that gingerbread man, and I wanted to do the gingerbread man on there. But then I decided to do trucking along because I want my card club, I love giving my card club members lots and lots of ways to use you know, to use the things that we do in Card Club, because a lot of you buy the bundle, so you can buy the bundle to go along with it. I always allow you to put the bundle in when you order Card Club. But some of you already, I just love to give you lots and lots of reasons and ways to use a product that you purchase. All right, so I stamped the outline. I've learned with a trucking bundle, I like to do the outline first. Now you could color him in with blends, but you don't have to. There's a car in there. And then I have a pretty peacock stamp pad, and I'm going to ink that up, but it's a little dark, so I'm gonna just stamp it. I'm gonna stamp it off over here because it's a little dark, and then I'm going to line that up. There, see, it's a perfect shade of Pretty Peacock. I just didn't want it to be, Pretty Peacock is a dark green, so I want it to be more of a shade of Pretty Peacock. All right, while I have that out, there's also these really cute presents. So so this could actually be, if you wanted it to, so a different one, but I'm gonna stamp those presents down here. And what did I tell you my favorite color combination was? Pretty Peacock and red. So I have my red stamp pad. And the presents are actually a two-step stamper. So again, you could color them in, or you could just stamp right on here. And look, the presents are already all filled in. Perfect. Done. There's Christmas trees, there's flowers, there's spring, there is summer with the palm trees. There's something for like every single season that you can put into the pickup truck. Okay, I may need that one more time, but I'm getting nervous with these open pads. My friends are rubbing off on me. All right, let's take our truck. Oh, I didn't do, well, I'm gonna take, they have a stamp that you can do this with, but I'm actually just gonna color it in because sometimes I actually think that that's easier. So this is my dark smoky slate. There's a basic black one too, but there you go. You could even do, there's like a little bumper you could color in. So I'll color those in. Hey, let's even color the steering wheel in. There you go. You don't have to, but because I had it out, let's do it. All right, then we're going to punch out our pickup truck. There you go. All right, oh, and then I'm going to very quickly kind of fussy cut this out. Again, I'm gonna do it a little quickly, but it'll still look really good. No, it'll look like a kindergartner cut it out, but that's just reality. It's all right. There you go. So it doesn't, it looks like a first grader did it. Okay. So we're going to, I have this piece of vellum. I'm going to, let's finish this off. I also have, let's see what else I have here. I thought I had another label. Let's see. We don't need it. You can put words on it or not. You don't necessarily have to. But I brought little words with me. I thought a label so I could put some words on here that say special delivery. I love that, special delivery. So I put the presents in the back. Grab a couple more of my dimensionals that I have somewhere up here. Well, we'll just use these. Again, I always use the edges right up. Oh. But a new set of dimensionals makes me really happy. Okay, there we go. This will go on the vellum. Now I'll put glue right where the truck is, and then that is going to go, look at that. You guys see how awesome that is? So last but not least, I'm going to just take some linen thread, and this, oh, I am brave to even try this, but this punch, if you can see, it has like these holes up here. I think this punch is perfect. For this project, it is so perfect. So you're just gonna thread them through the linen thread and thread that through. You could thread it through a couple times. Oh, I'm not going to, just cause, and I would, if I was doing this by myself at home, I would thread that through twice. But I'm on a video and that could be very scary. I'm actually going to tie a knot here because I also want it to get held in place. But I wouldn't normally tie a knot so people, because if someone's gonna open this, they're gonna wanna be able to use it again and again and again. When you make people homemade things, they save them, right? So there I just tied my linen thread bow. I did way longer because I was gonna do it double, but it's gonna be single. There you go, there's your box. Isn't that so cute? Can you, what would you guys put in here? I would fill it up with like some of those Hershey nuggets that like you wrapped in the paper too. I also imagine putting like a little jewelry box that would have like some jewelry in it, or like a little bag that you could put like a bracelet in there. I could see a lot of fun things in there. All right, now I can bring you up here. So cute, isn't it? I know, this is, and so useful. Sometimes boxes are easy to see. You could obviously put like, I had one where I was gonna put special delivery down there, but I kind of like it just there. Inside, you could put the word special delivery. I just don't know what happened to my label. All right, so here it is when I turn over to all of you. Thank you guys for joining me today. All right, so now it's your turn. I will be, you can click on this video, you can click on the description, you can read my email, however you want to do it, where you can, a K-cup, yes, Amy, where you can get this class sent to you for free. So I'll be sending it out next week. So you have until Monday at midnight to order. So, well, let's start with number 1. So here was card number 1, the very cute, but look what made it so special. Is it holds a picture. So a picture, and then isn't that one awesome? So cute. And I'm so excited about the very cute stamp camp that we have. All right, so then card number 2 was a beautiful, soft, gorgeous one with it's a vellum, it's made out of vellum. And then look the inside. Can you guys see how pretty that is? So pretty. And then card number 3 is gorgeous. So pretty too. Using the wishes all around. Thank you guys. I enjoy all of you too. Trisha. My favorite card is 1 through 3 and the box. Yeah, I love it. I am too. And then project number 4 is the trucking along. Some people though, I do love it. I actually really do try to see, I would have a hard time one too. Like if I was thinking, oh, what's my favorite playful one? The bears, I just love. They make me smile. They make me smile. All right, and don't forget, if your order goes over $50, then we will be giving you a free package of the Ombre Dots. And then you can sprinkle them, like I sprinkled them all over these snowflakes, and then we sprinkled them here on the polar bear. And you could probably put some on here, but I don't think it needs it. All right, thank you so much for joining me today. This is our last actual class. Don't worry, I will be coming back. I may or may not be doing a video next week. It'll be a pop-up one if I do. But in December, the first week of December, I will be starting a Fun Folds series. So December, I always love to kind of break out some fun folds, and that's what I'll be doing. So stay tuned, obviously, for more classes all the time. I appreciate you. I adore you. Thank you for crafting with me, and I will see you guys soon. Bye-bye.